Alright, after that vacuuming, this is from the large container. I got a lot of the large stuff in there, along with a lot of fine particles in this medium container. That vortexes all the small stuff out. I did manage to get a couple light toilet paper pieces. I believe they are paper towels. Little chunks of those. It was this nice fine powder out of the filter. It came out very clean. The dirtiness is just from what it was from previous use. This is the first hard whack onto the floor. Otherwise, it came out very clean. Practically nothing got into the filter. Everything stayed that would end up clogging the filter stayed here, and without the rigging, a lot of this stuff would end up that could pass through the holes that would normally be in the vacuum. Stayed into the first chamber. The rig system has a 4-inch plate. I got that from Menards, from the toilet section for the PVC pipe. I believe it's just a cap that goes over the toilet hole. Well, probably installing PVC pipes. I may adjust these larger. So the method is that the large stuff goes into the normal hole. It vortexes in from this side. It has a ramp. So it goes in from this side, and slowly ramps up to this side. So for airflow, I don't know, probably just leave it the same because I have this. Eventually, I might just take this one here that ends up being the centerpiece. I may end up getting that maybe closer in, and maybe have the hole go up on this side straight up, and then that would be where I'll have this tightened out. Right here's a flat wall, and then it ramps up, so it continues over here, and here there is just a cardboard flap to kind of, as it goes up, it'll just kind of bypass through here, and does a swirl action to keep everything out there. And then all the clean air that should be the least amount of debris will end up going through here, which then goes into the tubing that is on the bottom into, let me just rig this up a little bit. Go through here, through this shaft, through this shaft. I should have them opposite. The one that goes up into the cyclone is actually below the one that goes to the center. It's actually offset on the inside to then bypass, and it's angled on the inside to hit through the center. Everything is meant to eventually be readjusted. This is just kind of the first attempt to make sure that this process works. Then goes up, and it hits a Sun 90 inside. It does the same type of action, vortexes in, and it should spin everything to the bottom. And it should be clean air that ends up through the center. This is from Makita. You can find that on Amazon. and then it shoots up here. This actually twists off and goes up the hole. And now I'm going a little in depth with this. Just re-rig this back in here if I can. Put that in. And that should create clean air going up. Got this kind of rigged up. I mean, this is really not fancy to what I'm liking. It goes up, down, back in, into this center. Then that goes up into the filter. And that should realistically be very clean. I mean, think of cleaning a large job site. I mean, this will get filled up. That's why I want to have it set up so that this gets the most debris inside of it. So the better I can make this into a cyclone that is kind of like this, but bigger, better rigged, and keep more stuff in here versus stuff climbing up and going through here. As long as whatever is manageable to get through here, I can't have this become clogged itself. But theoretically, I want to get both of these up here. But I mean, that's a challenge with what I have available at the moment. My future goal is really, because I want to keep this kind of airflow going, is to actually increase the size of these. But that's irrelevant because I can't change the size of this one. So eventually I'm going to get 2 of these so that they are kind of side by side, rigged together. Everything, as you said, I mean, this will go on wheels. This would be the theoretical roll around shop vac. And then with this not getting clean, or this is the filter not getting dirty, I can just vacuum that out periodically as needed after a job to keep it clean, but I'm not getting a whole bunch of junk overclogging the filter instantaneously. And